I'm invincible!
Hey now, watch this. Welcome in! Happy Thursday, everybody. Christy with the W today. Well done. Been a minute. Cozy's in here. C's, get Sammy and Speedy. How y'all doing today? You know what I forgot to do yesterday? Why do I forget it?
Mike.
Every week. And it disappoints me because I really enjoy it.
It's hump day.
Hump day!
Hump day was yesterday, but it was my birthday yesterday. We had a fantastic time. You guys were awesome. I really enjoyed the stream, and then afterward, I got to hang out with my family and see some friends, and it was really cool. So, anyway. Oh, no, you have no reason to be sorry, Ilham. No reason at all. And thank you for the happy belated birthday. Yeah. So we had, let's see, the oldest and my daughter and my wife and I had dinner together here. And then we waited a little while. My parents came over. One of my buddies stopped by. A couple that's a friend of ours, the couple that we went to Tucson and saw, they stopped by and they didn't come from Tucson. They're back here visiting family. And we had some cake. And then later, after most everybody else had left, my youngest got off work and was able to come by. And it was just a wonderful evening hanging out with family. And I'm a lucky dude. So, yeah, fantastic day. I couldn't be more pleased. Yeah, it was awesome. And then today, I stayed up a little bit late last night. I got up early this morning, which I didn't intend to do. I was tired. I needed some rest. And then sitting around here, trying to get some stuff done that I needed to get done, I tweaked my neck and my back. And I had to go lay down because everything hurt. And I took a nap, and I kind of feel shitty right now. I'm in a good mood, but my neck and my back hurts. It'll be okay. What do you do? It's something about getting old or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know. Fuck's sake. Let's go do the checkup for the neck. I'm on speedrun.com, as they say. Welcome to another year older. I don't even know what to do, man. I don't even know what to do. Is what it is. Happy getting old day, man. Tweak your neck on the couch the other day too. Yeah, I wasn't even doing anything. I was sitting here and I had a little bit of headache all day. And I'm not convinced that these glasses I got a couple weeks ago are the right diopter, the right power for reading glasses. They work. I think they're too strong. And I think they're giving me a little bit of a headache. And that's kind of starting to radiate back and doing weird shit. And it's like almost every day I've been taking some ibuprofen for a headache. So anyway, all that to say, I was sitting here and I'm like, and I was kind of working just tension in my neck. And I did something and I turned. And when I did, say nah, not working for me. Go outside and yell at the kids, stay off your lawn. Funny enough, like I said, I laid down to take a nap, slept about an hour. And I woke up to the sound of the neighbor's grandkids and another kid from the neighborhood running through my yard right by the bedroom window. I caught something. Come check this out. I'm like, little motherfuckers, get off my lawn. No, they're fine. They're good kids. Stay off my lawn. All right. What do we got? Fredward. Brand new PB. Category extension Supply Challenge 11033. What that's 8th place. Their first run. So it is a brand new PB because it's a first run. That's in the category extensions Supply Challenge. So this is one of the scenarios at the beginning of if you're playing, your vanilla game. At the start screen, you have a broader box where you can choose to play vanilla or you can choose the scenarios. They're over on the left-hand side. Supply Challenge, neat one to check out. Fredward, the brand new run, 11033. Congrats, Fredward, for being on the board and taking your shot. It was your first real run. Super fun. Yeah, hey, RJ. Happen when it happens for now. Got a lurk. Right on, Rubble. No, Fredward, this category, for whatever reason, has intrigued me. And I've not watched anybody do it. And I've gotten involved in other projects and haven't come back around to this. But I did sit down and make a successful run through it just so I could say that I did it. And then started putting together an idea of how I wanted to make it work. And a build, as it were. And I went and did a run through of that.
Oh, nice ass, bro.
But with that run through, I mean, you say this was your first run. I don't know if you're using somebody else's build or what, but my first run through on with my build was I think it was about 135 or something like that. It was not even on the board. So Bachelor weekend for you. I mean, it's Thursday. We're not there yet. Are you batching already? Did HCB say yeah, nah? Ilham says sick. That's awesome. I want one of those. Heading to Florida to visit family. She's going to go down and hang out with Florida man. Find her another Florida man to hang out with. Frederick, congratulations on a brand new foray into a new category. And I say new category because it's not been out that long. If you're interested in anything speedrun related for Factorio, you can head over here to guides or resources at speedrun.com/Factorio. Or, as Christy put in chat, you can do !resources in my Twitch chat anytime, day or night. And that thing will work all the time. Gives you a Google Sheet for speed run related stuff. It's the Compendium of Resources from Speed Run Discord. Hope you have a blast. Yes, video games with animals. That's my plan. Sweet. Wait. Are you saying you're going to play RimWorld or what? Dangerous proposition, trying to like clean off your nose while you're on stream, because you never know. Without I don't have a mirror, so if I got a hanger, then it's Lycom's fault. How good are they at games? Nah, just have all three animals in the office with you. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant you were playing like RimWorld and you're gonna have all kinds of silly shit in your game with you. Maybe you should play RimWorld with your dog. Cats are fucking useless and dog is like a toddler. Yes, you should play RimWorld with your dog. You could put characters in your game that are them. I'm saying, it'd be great. And then whenever you get frustrated with him and you're like, fuck this guy, and you have to kill him off, then, I mean, nothing really bad happens. You know, it's all just virtual. Nothing bad happens. It's good. Just saying. Might work. Me and Skinny are going to hang. I mean, that's what we do every day. It's just me and him here. Got to be good at the game requires swatting or chasing things. Touche. Maybe you could create a small... I guess it wouldn't be an MMO, but a small multiplayer game with NPCs, and NPCs could be your cats, and you could go do like Dark Souls or something. Get your cat to play Stray. Ooh, there's an idea. Actually, I was kind of halfway interested in that game. I've seen a couple different people play it. I was like, maybe? I don't know. Should play FPS games, and they'll see what I'm supposed to shoot before me. For 5 minutes till they get bored. Yes. Far too meta. Getting your cats to play Stray. An 8-legged cat? Oh, God. No. No. Always Sammy with the blasphemy. It's not very long, and the gameplay isn't super deep, but it's just really refreshing and something different. There was that one, and I was also interested in Raft. Raft is, I don't know how deep it goes, but and different type of game, I guess. But you love Raft? Yeah, it's just not really the jam for my channel. And there may come a time whenever I can go and play some of that stuff. You know, started getting partner-esque numbers. That's not true. I had better than partner numbers at the beginning of the year, and going through that whole process. I've not been back around to reapply yet. I haven't had the numbers again to reapply. So once we get back to that, that's fine. But with that said, I've been trying to be kind of careful with what I play. Mostly because if I play something that's out of norm for my genre, then I end up with low numbers, and it like hoses the whole month. You know, you're trying to bump everything up. It makes it a challenge. You love Lamp, Catatron, survival. Yeah. Cozy survival game. Bruce loves to nibble on swimmers in the air. Yes, there's that. Bruce. I don't know if that's the real name of him in there. I know Bruce, isn't that the name of the shark from Finding Nemo? And I was watching McKay's plays, and they were calling him Bruce. But I don't know if that's really the name of it in the game or not. You just wish it was more expansive, like after 10 hours it's over? Or give mods to add a storyline like L4D? You think it is his name in there? Right on. Yeah, it looked interesting. It looked like something that would be fun to just kind of like hang out. You build your raft, and you dick around with the stuff. It'd be great. You never not heard anyone not call him Bruce. That's too many knots. That gets complicated and a little far flung and too complex for me, Rebel. How about you've never heard anyone call him anything different? However much playtime, I was guessing since it's been a while. I've never not heard not anyone, not called, not it, not Bruce. Jackwagons. Oh! Speaking of things of jackwagon nature. You got 48 hours in the game? Right on. Yeah, I don't even own it. I don't even own it. It was one of those that I've watched a couple different people play it, and I was like, yeah, it looks interesting. But that's about as far as I got with it. I've got enough games in my Steam that I've not played yet. Maybe Shark is pissed because everyone assumes it's gender. I call it Karen. You could do that. What if we? I mean, let's think. Has there ever been a movie with a female shark? And probably needs to be animated. Animated female shark names. I mean, they always make them out to be like tough guys, you know? And shark's gonna eat you even more because fuck you, Karen. Has there ever been a movie? I'm thinking like Disney movies, Pixar, all that sort of stuff. Has there been anything where there was a shark and the shark was a girl? I don't know that. I can't think of anything. Finding Nemo, they were all three guys, the three sharks. In Little Mermaid, I mean, I can't think of anything. Ursula was an octopus. That's as close as you can get? Yeah. Octopuses. Those are some interesting creatures, man. You take this big gelatinous blob of shit that's smart enough that it can solve like real world problems and puzzles, but it can fit through a slit this big because it can just squish itself through it. Unbelievable. It's like that's what she said. It's like Stephen Hawkins without wasn't that the dude's name? Without a skeleton. They just do anything they want. One of these days they'll take over the world. They just haven't figured out how to live outside of the water for any length of time. All right, we're gonna load up with SpaceX. I was dicking around in my in this playthrough, the Floor is Lava playthrough last night. Actually, I'm sorry. Yesterday we did Floor is Lava at the end of the stream because we were doing integration. This morning, I went back and I looked at a couple of the mods that I saw in the mod spotlight yesterday. One in particular that really caught my eye, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I want to check this out. And I added it in and then started playing around with it and ended up finding a bug, reported the crash. Dude fixed it, and I've added it to my SpaceX run. I've not added it to my... I need to go add it to the list on the link. But it was... What do you call it? Beep, beep, beep. SpaceX. Load me. Filter helper. So you take filter inserters and you put them next to anything you want. And, well, I'll show you. I'll just show you. Do I have one on me? I've got a bunch on me. So, filter inserter, you're going to stick it next to, for instance, this box right here. And it'll pick up whatever's in the box and throw it over here in this bar as a suggestion for you to use as a filter, so you don't have to go digging through. And I understand that it's not a big deal to go digging through, but if you're in an overhaul mod that you're not familiar with, i.e. me playing SpaceX, and you don't know which tab the sumbitch is on, and there's 800 gajillion things to do, that makes it really easy to find. It's super dope. There was a little bug with it, and it had to do with like picking up off of a machine that included a fluid, and it created a crash, and the dude fixed it. But yeah, I mean, you can do it off a belt. You know, you can do it off one thing that I thought was super cool. I even came in here and looked at it. Where's my fucking rocket? Well, it's not a fucking rocket, but where's my rocket that does not fuck? If I stick it here, because I've got stupid amounts of all sorts of different amalgamated bullshit in this rocket, which is going to have to stop, by the way. But it gives a long list. Now, it's not scrollable, and there's more stuff than that's actually in the rocket. But that's okay. It's doing everything it can. It can't help the fact that some idiot put 35 different products in the rocket, and it can only handle 15 in the sidebar. But I still think it's a really cool thing. Stick it next to this box. This box has got science and different various bits and bobs in it. Hey, all the shit's there. That's fantastic. And then you can just set your... Yeah, it's called Filter Helper. I need to add it to my lists on here because people are going to see that today and they're going to be like, oh, how did you get that? Let's do that right now. I mean, you guys don't have to do anything. Here. I'll get you a link if you want it. Do you want to link? Link inbound. Boom. Let's open up over here. Mods. We want SpaceX mods. Maybe we type out SpaceX. That doesn't give me what I need. There it is. Where do we want to put it? I'll put it after Factorio Library and before Informatron. Insert a row above. No. There. Filter helper. Done. Okay, we can close that. And we can come over here, and we go back there. And that'll be good. And we'll leave that. Give her! Keep up. Now, wait a minute. You did add a command already. Fuck off. Keep up, old man. I'm trying. I'm trying over here. You know what would be good? If you would just slow down long enough to be able to type. You just need to slow down long enough to be able to type. Okay, babe, I forgot to go and make any adjustments to that as I said I would. I wonder if I can fix that right now. Can we fix that on the fly? We could do that. Wife's here. Hey, baby. Damn it! Cozy needs a raise. He does. He does indeed. Let's see. Let's just do this. Hold. That one. Here. No, no, no. There. There. Okay, we'll grab those and we'll stick them in there. Oh, that brings it way down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now there's 15 stuff in there. Instead of... Oh, how many's in there? There's 15 stuff in there. 15 things. Instead of like 30. So that'll be better. It's going to be great. Make him sleep on the couch. 1 6-inch height box on the way. Nice. Would you like me to get you a box? Can I have my pay? I'm useless. I'm here to look pretty. That's right. You're here to look pretty and look the other way. That way we can see the proper side. That's all I'm saying. You do extremely well. Can also give him a raise in friendship. Ooh. Hey. 15 stuff and things. Think there were 33 in there previously? Look at us go. We got it now. It's going to be great. Here, let's do this too. Just for fun. Just for fun. I'm going to go here.
Boy, it's just been so crazy out here, as you can imagine.
Look at me go. Look at me go. I know.
This episode is not brought to you by...
There. This episode, well, it's not... This is a complicated one here, okay? So it's not brought to you by...
That's not right.
That's not right at all. It's not supposed to play that one. That one's not in there. I took that one out. Huh? Huh? Hang on. What? Just freaking derp-de-derp. What? There. Now it has to do something different, I think. Have you pressed save? Usually helps. Doesn't matter if I press save.
Look at me
I was
go.
in File Explorer.
Look at me go.
And I'm just moving stuff around. I don't need to save anything. Jackwagon. This episode is not brought to you by the fine folks at Medaglia de Oro Instant Espresso, and the only reason it's not brought to you by them as well, because they don't sponsor me. They don't sponsor me in any way, shape, or form. All they do is make a good product, and I buy it. It's good shit. Go check them out. Boomers cannot into computers. Huh. Well, Cozy, I'm not going to claim that I know how old you are and then thus give you a title of a particular generation, but whatever generation you reside in obviously can't type. Or English, for that matter. You did tell me, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. That's not how I roll. That was in Discord, not in public. That's private shit. That's private shit. I keep my shit private. I keep your shit private too. Not Boomers Gen X, thank you very much. I am Gen X. Gen X by a long way. By a long way. My parents are Boomers. Totally don't know you're Gen X and call you Boomer anyway. Fair enough. So maybe I just start calling you a millennial. That's what we're going to do. Is that the latest ones? Is millennials the latest ones? I don't know who the kids are any day. Any all this. Come on, help me out. Like them, straighten me out. You're millennial? Gen Z is the newest. Thank you, Faceless. Yeah, millennial is millennials. Yeah. That's okay. That's like my kids. Gen Alpha is the latest. Here's the thing. They make this shit up as they go along. They don't even fucking know. There's nothing out there that says this particular generation is going to be this, and this. No. And I think people change how they, one group says one thing, another group says another. Fuck off. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. 87 to 2000 or something is millennial. And that's ridiculous.
Well, they do make it. .sex.
Well, okay, fair enough. Like him punished for 10 hit points and thus got rid of his devilish number because previous to that he had 6,666 points, and I think he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. Gens used to be 20 to 25 years. It's down to 10 to 15 years now. Yeah, nobody wants to be plugged into the box that they don't believe they should be plugged in. It doesn't matter. All the young ones are whippersnappers. A new satellite is launched, but it did not find anything new. There will be more to find around other stars. Do countries other than the U.S. even have names for different generations? Probably not, Cozy. You don't want to be plugged into that box. And speaking of boxes, I don't know the name of the show. Somebody from the UK can straighten me out and tell me what the name of the show is. Is it Jimmy Carr? Is that the guy, the comedian? But I think it's him, and he hosts a show. It's like a panel of other comedians, and they do kind of like trivia questions and whatnot, and they just make up stupid shit. It's funny. And then there's some gorgeous little blonde that does the score over on the side. It's kind of like the UK's version of what was the old game? Stars in the Squares or whatever it was. 8 out of 10 cat countdown. QI? I don't know. I don't know the name of it. Anyway, I see like little snips and clips of it on social media accounts. And I was flipping through this morning, and there's one where this particular comedian, don't know his name. I think his name is John. John's the guy that was trying to figure it out. But they do Carrot in a Box, and they have these two guys that have boxes in front of them on a podium. One of them gets to look in the box and see if they've got anything in the box. It may have a carrot in it, it may not. And if he has the carrot, then the other one doesn't. If he doesn't have the carrot, then the other one does. And then he gets to play basically, he's going to try and convince the other person whether or not he has a carrot in his box in order to determine whether or not that other guy is going to take the box. They get to choose which box they want. And the whole point is to try and figure out which one has the carrot in it. And if you get it, you win. And Sean Locke is the one you're thinking of. That's 8 out of 10 cats. And this poor bastard, he loses every time because the other guy is so great at lying. It's fantastic. John Richardson. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. I don't know their names. I see their faces, and of course it's because I don't see the show. I don't know who they are. They've done it 3 times. I've watched at least 3. Rachel Riley is the masked lady. There you go. Yeah, I just watched number 3 today. So... And evidently Sean died. Sad for Sean and his family and those that care about him. May he rest in peace.
I'll be back.
Rubble with alert. If there was a number 3, you've missed it. All I've got to say is that those fuckers are funny. And that had something to do with carrots and boxes. Where were we? We were talking about either carrots or boxes. Oh, it was being put into a box. You don't want to be plugged into a box. And you might not want to be a carrot in a box. However, you may want to know what... If you'll want to know if there is a carrot in the box. Now I feel bad. I guess I didn't know that the guy was gone. Damn it. Damn it, Seesk. This is your fault. It's terrible. Abso-smurfly terrible. How do you know? You tried it. Maybe I do. You didn't know his name. How could you be expected to know he died? Well, fair enough, and thank you for at least giving me that bandwidth. All right. We were going to do shit over here, and I've not done anything with it. And the issue is I don't know how much stuff to use, what to do with it.
I tried this one chili and it set my mouth on
You're
fire.
welcome,
And I had to drink
like
a 2
'em.
liter of Mountain Dew.
He's probably not even here. He is here. Fantastic. So I've got a bunch of new sounds in the box of chocolates, and I've been trying to get them to be played. That's not true. My beautiful bride has been trying to get them to be played, and and she's been having a good old time with it. She's working, and I use that with air quotes, and she's she's trying to keep up with this. She hits the box of chocolates every time that she's got a timer going or watches the clock or something. I don't know how she gets anything done. It's a damn good thing she gets paid good. That's all I gotta say. It's not the one I'm looking for, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, shit. You love that video? Yeah. That is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up down to here. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing it. We are doing it. Am I out? I'm out of boom boom. Shit. Shit. Check that. I need a button that says if I've got stone in my inventory, turn it into what you call it? The fucking landfill stuff. We're going to use this area out here to make us some stuff. We're going to make some stuff. I don't even know. It's going to be great. That's all I know. Have to make a second swipe to get rid of all the other shit, because one has to be with shift. We're going to make I want to make LDS. I want to make a bunch of LDS because that seems to be, well, it seems to be something that we use a lot of. All these space things use it. Like by the ass ton. And not all of them, but many of them. Yeah, LDS seems to be a thing, and heat shielding. So we're going to make some LDS, and we're going to make heat shielding. That's the plan. Sulfur stone tablet. So I'm going to take some stone, and we're going to make glass out of it. We're going to take some stone, and we're going to make stone tablet out of it. And I don't even know how much of each one we're going to do, but we're going to do things with it. It's going to be awesome. Then stuff. Making stuff. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Mike. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along. Just making it up as I go along. Knowing what you're doing is for noobs. That's kind of... That's meta right there. That is meta. Take that. Maybe even another one. There's a mod for that. Oh, for the shout out? Or for knowing what I'm doing? What's this? I'll play another game and not typing? Just pretend to know what you're doing. One day you'll know what you're not doing. One day you'll know what you're doing. Play along. Daytime! Nighttime. Daytime! One day I'll know what I'm doing in Active Directory. Alright. I said I was done picking shit up over here. I didn't say that. I was thinking I was done picking shit up over here, and here we are picking up more shit. Alright. Oh, come on. You guys are slow and suck. Alright. Actually, don't do that. Got to remove Tombstone domain controller with only Google instructions. I would act like I know what you're talking about, but I don't. Empiricist beat you to it. Why can't I tag them, though? I don't know why. Pieces together multiple sets to get it to work. LOL, it's geek talk. There are many forms of geekery. There are many forms of geekery. All right, I got to make a decision on what I'm going to do here. I want to, like I said, I want to create LDS and I want to create heat shielding in mass, but I don't want to. I don't know how much stuff it takes. I don't have like factory planner set up, so had to say something in the chat first. Clicking redeem is not enough. Yeah, and then until someone says something in chat, and my wife doesn't know that it is uncouth to call out members of chat that have not said anything. So I will publicly chastise you now. Don't do that, woman. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She's just playing along at home. Yeah. Or do what you like. He's not the boss of you. I mean, here I am. I mean, overall, I get your point. But here, no, I am. And you guys can give all the carrots you want there, but, yeah. Just saying. Just saying. My allegiance is sworn to Nina Jeter and not Cyclo. That's fair. I mean, you get to do that. You get to do that, and I'm okay with that. She deserves it. Okay, so one of these dudes is going to eat not quite a belt. Not quite a belt. Here, let's change it to belts, and then we'll be able to see what's going on, huh? I mean, if we just do yellow belts, then we can see. 5 of them will do 4. That's a lot of sand. Do we want to make that much sand? I don't think so. Much love to all. Look, she's using her newfound tagging abilities. She's gonna have some fun with that. It's pretty soon she's gonna tell me to fuck off, but that's okay. She's awesome. She made me a fantastic chocolate cake for my birthday yesterday. It was awesome. I was very pleased and thankful, and I thanked her. You knew how to take. Looked away for a second. Nice really dark. Yeah, I don't know what it is about in here. I mean, I've got glasses. But when you're in the map mode, it doesn't matter. I don't know. SpaceX thing, I guess. It's a SpaceX thing. I just need to make a decision. We'll get started with it and leave some room for stuff, go on about our business. Do I have any of the... I don't have any pulverizers. I don't have any furnaces. I need iron. We'll run back and forth again. And grab some here. Make 5 of those. Let's go get some ferni. We have those being made. I don't need that many. And I'll have you know I typed out a lovely fuck off a few minutes ago, but then decided against it. But since you're apparently expecting it, fuck off. Thank you, babe. Should buy bits and annoy him with text-to-speech. Oh my goodness. Let's make a couple more adjustments here. Okay. All right. Do something. Fuck's sake. We're gonna give us some room. Come down in here. We'll even go. Something like so. Find our spot. How much did we say that was gonna do? I don't remember now. 8/10 of a belt. We'll just eat up a full belt and see what we can do with that. Yeah, that's fine. Somewhere in here. It's also making the assumption that I can actually get it into the thing. Something like so. And then we will, well, this is the part where I don't want that. I don't know how much they need to output. Something like so. I hate that. I don't like that either, really. Don't like it at all. It's fine. It is fine. Somewhere in there. Make me sand. Full belt of sand. Good. We're going to take that full belt of sand and we're going to convert that into glass. And I had... Let's do this. The brain is like not operating. Not functional at all. I literally, like, simple little things are just flummoxing me right now. It's not making me happy. Okay. Takes 30 of them to make a full belt. That's 4 belts of sand. Jesus. So we may want to do more. How much glass do we need? Plan is to make that. Let's see. The heat shielding doesn't take any glass. Nina Jeaner's the new hero. That's what she does. That is what she does. I'm sorry, guys. Like, simple tab A slot B is not computing right now. Maybe more caffeine? I don't know. Do we want to put them right here? This is what we're going to do.
Hey, baby. Come to Butthead.
We have a connection over here. Not quite. We're gonna... Jesus. I don't know if they need that or not, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, it was 1 extra. Something like so. Those don't connect. Oh, you... got to be kidding me. Don't do that. Take these. Turn those on. Somewhere up in here instead. Right there. That doesn't get him that way either. You dope. Why did I think that it got him before? Who fucking knows? Whatever. So let's see. If we go here. That's fine. So that'll make a little belt. Or a quarter belt. That's the... Oh, God. It's only going to make a quarter belt. It's going to eat that whole belt of sand, but it's only going to make a quarter belt. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what that does for our LDS issues. LDS... Low density structures, for those that don't know. Need more practice with IKEA furniture? No, I think I've not been sleeping well, and I think that my little nap that I took this morning, I am just struggling with, like, function right now. Latter-day Saints, Cycle's using them to build the base. Look at me go. Look at me go. How many do I want to do? I don't even know. It'll be 2.5. Let's see if I do that. So 20 machines will do a full belt of glass, which means I would need this 4 more times. We need 4 belts of stone in order to make that work. So let's pretend for a minute that we were going to do 20 of those. If I put this out here and just say that's... Man, that's a shit ton of stone. That is a shit ton of stone. That's 20 machines.
Are you not entertained?
That one shouldn't be in there either. That one shouldn't be in there either. We'll whittle them down. We're going to get there. All right. So 20 of those. And then we can use the other 4 belts to make stone stuff, stone tablets. 4 belts of stone to make this. I can't do... Let's see. Let's just do some 6.4, so oh man. What? So it's a 1/4 belt of stone brick to make 1 belt of stone tablets. And the stone brick. Why is this so dark all the fucking time? Every time I go to the map view, I can't see shit. I thought I had stone brick up there somewhere. There it is. So it takes a 1/4 belt of stone brick to make a full belt of stone tablets. So it'll be 8 times. No. 6 times. Can't even do fucking math right now. So it's only a 1/2 belt of stone in order to make enough for a full belt. Is that right? So 1/2 belt of stone is going to make a 1/4 belt of stone brick. Yeah. 1/4 belt of stone brick is going to make a full belt of stone tablets. So it's well skewed that way. Stone tablets then, these guys. So it takes 10 times. No. So let's take, I see, half belt. Let's go backwards here. Stone brick. If we were going to use 4 belts of stone, let's just do that. This should be real close. It's not quite. So 20. Is it 24? Nope. Hey, fuck sticks. I'm back. What's up, Rebel? Jesus. I'm 24 does 1 belt of stone brick. It takes 2. Okay. So I can use 48 if I was going to use 4 belts, and that's going to give me 2 belts of stone brick. Fuck sake. Absolutely dumb today. 2 belts of stone brick. These guys, if I had 2 belts of stone brick.
What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
Fuck you, Tony. God damn it. 4 belts of stone is going to give me, what did I say, 2 belts of stone brick? Okay. So that gives me 8 belts of stone tablets. Which gives me a 1/4 belt. I'm sorry, 4/10 of a belt of heat shielding. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split these things in half, and it may not be a great. I don't fucking know. You dumb every day? None of you guys. Time for Factory Planner? Maybe. None of you guys are dumb. I'm just, you know how it is. Some days the brain is doing all the stuff you want it to do, and then some days, well, not so much. And that's where I'm at right now. We're gonna build 20 LDS, and I just took that other shit out. We're going to build, is it 80? Oops. Yeah, 80 of these. And then work backwards from there. Factory Planner would help. Empiricist? No. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible that someone could be dumb and play Factorio. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Let's look at those. Biomass, experimental biomass.
Look at me go.
Significant biomass.
Look at me go.
All right. What did I say? 80 of these. Is that going to be just... Hang on. So 80 of these is going to give me 4/10 of a belt. Let's just look at that in minutes. 300 per minute. 360 per minute. 20 of these is going to give me 90 per minute LDS. Do we use more heat shielding than we do LDS? $135. And then half of what I said. 180. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take 6 belts of stone to make sand to LDS, or to glass, and then LDS. And all the various bits and bobs we'll need in order to be able to do that. Some days the engine just isn't firing on all light bulbs. Yes. Yes, indeed. So instead of 20, we're going to say 30 of those. And we're going to, then it'll be 40 of these. And I think it'll get better, honestly, as I go. Usually that's what happens. Usually as I get moving, I kind of get warmed up, so to speak. Get the brain lubricated and functioning the way you want it. It'll get better. I just said it out loud. It's 40 of those. 40 of those. Where'd my cursor go? All right. Let's close that. We're going to take this. Not Alt. Control X. We're going to hide this guy like right up here, so we remember what we're doing. You know what? Let's put it over here. Near the stone. This is your spot. Do that. All right. So now that we know we're going to have 6 belts of stone going, that's just ridiculous, but I don't care. Honestly, this bit is going to have to go away, huh? So how much stuff do I need of this to get rid of 6 belts of stone? A bunch. Should be like, do this. I only want 1, yeah. So 5 of them is 1.3. $23. That's a lot of shit. That's gonna make 18 belts of fucking sand. It's so dumb. God damn it, I feel like an idiot for doing that. But that's what we're gonna do. We need it. Am I doing bad math here? Let's double check. Let's double check. That's 18 belts of sand. LDS. And we said we're gonna do how many of those? 30? That's a belt and a half of glass. I figured something wrong. Belt and a half glass is 6 belts of sand. 6 belts of sand. Which is 2 belts of stone. All right. Maybe we do need to use Factory Planner? God damn it. I didn't want to. I don't like having to pick something like that to learn in the middle of everything else. But right now, obviously, the math is... Normally, I can do some of the math. I can do this. Not today. Quit this. Mods. Actually, I have it already. Factory Planner. Is that the one to use? Cheats. Rebel, you can suggest anything you want. That'd be fine. Factory Planner's live. I know Hell Mod is kind of like the end-all be-all, supposedly, for many people. You use Hell Mod instead of Factorio Planner, but they both work fine. Text plates. I know text plates is actually optional on SpaceX. Isn't it? I thought it was. Oh, no. Text plates is in the SpaceX mod pack. I think is what it is. And I don't have the mod pack installed. It's not. I remember seeing it in somewhere. It doesn't matter. People think it's cheaty? No, Nerdy Dork. He's just giving me a hard time. He's just giving me a hard time. So you got Factory Planner, and what's the other one? Factory Planner and Hellmod. I thought there was another one. Some ticky-tack differences between Hellmod and Factory Planner, but they aren't worth worrying about for almost everyone. I've tried to mess around with Factory Planner before and failed to do it well. Failed to do it. I've not messed around with it enough to know really what to do. I'm tempted to hop in and work on Hellmod because I didn't like the way Factory Planner was operating. But then again, on the other hand, I didn't learn to use it properly. You sure Chad will teach me how to use it? That's the issue that I'm concerned with, actually. I'm good with someone helping me learn to do something like that, but I don't want then someone by extension then saying, oh, well, then he needs to know this, 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 and this, and this in SpaceX. You know what I mean? So it's a fine balance of figuring out what we're going to do for helping. Does Hellmod have something like the Matrix Solver? I find the Matrix Solver really helpful for SpaceX. Yeah, I've from what I've heard, it's like Factory Planner is really, really good and does everything it needs. Hellmod is more powerful, but it's also more complex, so it's more difficult to deal with. What's up, Willin? That's what I've taken from what I've heard people talk about it. I don't know if anybody else agrees with that. Monix. How's stuff and things? My dick hole's good, and my brain's not. So I guess stuff's okay, and the things aren't. You didn't get Hellmod, but you picked up Factory Planner pretty quickly. Yeah. Glad to hear that. Just saw a couple of buy 7 boxes of condoms in the grocery store. Jesus Christ. 7 boxes of condoms. They had to have been doing some sort of prank. They were going to mess around, you know, make them into water balloons, or maybe that would be a great thing for like a couple's baby shower or something. You get a bunch of condoms and blow them up, like, you blow them up as the balloons. Cyclops, my boy. If you just start with the end product and click on the inputs, it builds a chain. Hellmod, that is straightforward. Interesting. Fill with drugs and get the newts, the mules to swallow them, or a swinger party where they're hosts. 7 boxes of condoms? I mean, I don't even know that in my youngest days I'd have been interested in trying to go through that. Fuck that. That's a lot of work. I'm just saying, you know. College fraternity, we plebes had to find a non-ferrous manhole cover. Turned out to be a diaphragm. Oh, God. I had 1 box that expired. Here's what we're going to do. Because I've not even tried it, and I want to, we're going to try Hellmod. I want to try it. Cyclo's not used to latex? Something like that. Your ex used pills? Not sure Nightbot will approve of the copy paste. Uh-oh, I don't even know. The copy paste of what? You probably said something and I missed it. I'm sorry. Your last message was text plates. They have kids who they want to be safe, so they buy enough that they don't know whether any are missing, so the kids can use protection without the risk of embarrassment. Maybe. Rubble, just give me a general idea of what you're trying to say. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. Yeah, let her fly. You're fine. In a wall of text inbound. We're gonna do hell mod, and we're just gonna call it good. Mike Lat in the building. Mike Lat, attention, Mike Lat. Please return to chat. You have a request for your presence. That's I approve of your novella. I approve. Mike Ladd's fucked off somewhere. I wanted to get Mike's opinion because he's done both SpaceX and now he's working on Pi, and I want to know if he uses Factory Planner or if he uses Hellmod. Just curious. Going for long form dad jokes now. YouTuber shooting guns in a manhole cover. I just ruined my manhole. He uses Factory Planner. I'm pretty sure Bold uses Hellmod, doesn't he? Doesn't Bold use Hellmod for his Pi? Anybody got to straighten me out? He does not use a planner. Fuck that. Well, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Bold comes up with everything on the fly. He has I have a newfound respect for Bold. You know what? That's exactly kind of what I was thinking, Cozy. I was going to hop in here and open it up and see what it looked like and see, okay, is this something that I really want to tackle? And then maybe open up Factory Planner and look at it. The other thing that I thought about doing was just saying, I don't want Bold Viking to be claimed as better than me, so I'm going to not use a Factory Planner of any sort. I'm just going to carry on with what I'm doing. And an actual mod review instead of a rant. Could be. Think that ship has sailed? Probably. Does he use rate calc? Yeah, it's whatever you have the most fun with. Agreed, Centered. Yeah, I mean, it's all jokes aside, you know. All jokes aside. All right, let's hop in here and look at this. Never even opened this. I don't think I've opened it. He says mistakes are part of the fun. All right, first off, how would he get to Hellmod? Settings, controls. Wait. Doesn't exist. Okay. Is it down here? Planner? That's got to be it. Navigation saddle. I don't need you. I love the way that they end up just refiguring everything down here. It doesn't matter what buttons you put. They're going to refigure. Informatron. I don't need that shit either. Hellmod. Top right of the screen. Is it this one? Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Add a production line. Do I need to do that? I guess that's what this is. Add a recipe, add technology, remove production block, summary. Buttons that don't work, display logistic row, preferences. Auto shave. Oh my God, there's a bunch of shit there. I don't even look at that. Production line addition. Production line information. Can we do this? Information. My owner. Reading, writing, removal. Group. What if we just do this? I don't even know if this makes sense. LDS. Save it. Close that. That didn't do anything. Click the note in the top left to select the product. The note, add a recipe. Okay. Oh, that's a load. We have other LDS recipes. Look at this. Oh, that's for the delivery cannon. This guy is... That's... Okay, whatever. So we'll just go here. This is the one we want. Filter by product. Translated names. Contain, equal, show, disable, show hidden player crafting, show locked recipes, bunch, blah, 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 blah. Timeout, Helmont, for spoilers. Well, only if I'm actually looking at this shit to know what's going on. There's probably a setting in here where I can set it so that it doesn't... So here's a question, Center. You use Helmont. Is there a setting that I can use to block out things that I've not yet researched? Okay. How would I find that? Speaking tips to play. It's called Factory Planner instead. There was a checkbox, fourth one in recipe window. This guy. How do we edit it? Here. Edit this product. You. In adding recipe. Show locked recipes. Yeah, I didn't do it. Maybe show disabled? There we go. So, show disabled means that they will show the things that I have not gotten to yet, take it away, and it all goes away. So this is the things that I should have the availability to be able to do.
Look at me go.
There we go. All right. So there's that. Action. Up this row. Remove this row. Edit this recipe. So we can add modules and everything. We're going to do them in these. I don't know that I'm going to put any modules on them yet. I don't have any beacons. I would love to put beacons on them. I don't have beacons. Is that, I wonder if it's already showing set default. Erase modules. Helmont has questionable UI. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'll agree with that. It'd be interesting to be able to learn how to use it, though. And I don't know if, like, real-time on the fly, in the middle of a playthrough that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with anyway, is the right time to do it, especially on a day whenever I don't have my full chutzpah. My opinion, Factory Planner looks well done enough to be part of the base game. Hellmod definitely looks more like a mod. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. So we're going to play around with this for a minute. We're going to see what we can come up with. And we'll either like it or we won't. Okay? So if I edit this block, how do I want to edit this? I'm clicking edit this. If I right click it, edit this block, use the pen maybe. See, it won't. Everything's done in the main window. Okay. So production's 100%. I would like to remove this. I don't know if it's affecting that or not, but I don't think it is. Products 1. Here maybe? Beacons 0. Okay. Pretty much ignore the column on the left. That is some advanced connections between blocks. Okay. Over here. Green box below output set quantity. Is that like number of machines? Is that number of LDS? Is that certain number per minute? Is that what is it? Evidently that's machines. No, it's got to be per minute. Units upper right corner of the mod. Base time 1 second. Okay. How many did you say I was going to do? I had a number. It wasn't a right number. $135 sounded about right. That was 30 machines. 30 machines. So here's what I'm going to do. Centered. I just figured out what I'm going to do with this, guys. You guys are going to get a real-time idiot on display of someone trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing with Hellmod. We're going to go through and we're going to figure out how to make Hellmod work for what I'm trying to do for this LDS, and then we're going to stop. I'm going to fork the save off, and I'm going to go back, and we're going to put Factory Planner in, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with Factory Planner, and I'm going to figure out which one I like better. And then we'll use that one moving forward. If you click the belt when setting the quantity, it sets it to the belt speed. And here. Okay, for instance, 15 by 1. I'm down. So that's 1 belt worth. If you wanted to make that 6, that makes a little more sense. I like it. I like that. That is a pretty 9. Whoop whoop.
Happy belated cake day.
Paul Harmo, 17 months. Thank you for the happy birthday and the resub. You are fantastical. You are awesome. And you get an additional 250 hit points on your guy, your rank. If you click on a required material, yellow box to the right of the product, it lists possible recipes you want to use. So wait, if you click on the required material, oops. I guess there's only one recipe for that. Let's take that back out for a minute. Oh, there's multiple recipes for glass. I'm gonna go there. And then, of course, we'll do some steel. We have multiple recipes for steel. Steel ingot. I've not done the steel ingots yet. But for now, we're just using regular old steel. And, of course, copper. I got that in there. And then you just got to add all the layers down, right? Advanced. Let's go there. And this is where it starts to get complex in these planners, because trying to get just building out for this particular item now, not knowing what I'm going to do the rest of all this shit. Let's go here. We were doing well, that's interesting. Yes, we were doing this one. This is a more efficient one. Plastic will need to be done. Actually, plastic's right here. So we're down to coal, burnt product. What? Oh, we're going to burn this in order to... These are the products, these are ingredients. Change the building, use click on the building. Yeah. So like here, we'll use this. Same. There's probably other things in there that I can adjust. Mechanical facility. No, those were done in a pulverizer. That's going to be fine. That all makes sense. That's fine. All right. So we're going to input these things. We need input. I guess I need to put that in there. That's all from ore. And you're not right. Plastic, glass, steel here, then copper. This actually goes up there. Can I grab? I don't think you can grab. Okay, that's starting to make a little bit of sense. Ish. I wish you had a way to change these into belts. If you have common material using multiple recipes, but put it at the bottom and it will account for all recipes over it. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying. In this particular instance, I don't have that. But this will account for this one. And then this accounts for everything up above it. That'll... Would you or would you not agree that I think this is all squared away? This kind of halfway makes sense for doing LDS the way that I want. Gives me some information. We're just going to pump water. Doesn't tell me how many machines of that I need, but I can do the math on that. This is the way I use Hellmod. I don't go for anything overly complex and prefer to build in smaller blocks. Okay? So 1800, you go. That's only 2 belts of stone. It's only 2 belts of stone. Gives us 135. If we go here and said 270, and that'll be 4 belts of stone, which would be half the amount of stone that we had coming in there. The way I like to do it is have everything that is actually part of the factory be planned out, but anything that is going to be shipped in externally, like from a train or different factory, I leave that as ingredients. Well, in this particular instance, I'm kind of starting a new area, and I wanted to bring in ingredients for everything. So that's exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm not going to take material from the other part of the base, because as it stands right now, it doesn't run super well, and I'm trying to start some new expansion. I want this to be like a whole new area where we're gonna create low density structures and heat shielding out here, and it's going to do all the things. If I'm not going to be making iron plates on site, I have iron plates as the ingredient. Yeah. Yes, I'm making LDS from scratch over here because I don't have, literally so far in this playthrough, I think I have 2, maybe 4 machines that are making LDS. That's it. So I've got to do some major expansion, and I wanted to dedicate this and say, we're going to make a bunch of shit out here. And I know it's not necessarily the most optimum way to do it, but I got to start somewhere. I've been penny-anting things way too long on this. So if I wanted to add another block, we would go here, add a recipe, I think. I'm going to go over to our heat shielding. Was that in here? No. It hides from me. Y4. There it is. Heat shielding. Oh, that's delivery cannon shit. Do that. That just added it on here. We want to create a new block. Add a production line. Did I just lose that? No. It's here. Low density structures. Basically, I wanted to add another block to this production line. Add another block. Click on the green button to the far top corner. The question marks across the top are each another product. Okay. Okay. Add recipe, heat shielding. We're going to change you to here for now because that's what I've got. And then we add in how many we want. I don't remember what we were doing. I'm just going to do that for now, and it's not going to be right, but once we get down to how much stone they're going to make, it'll be fine. This guy, and see, I want this to be a part of that other one. So maybe these blocks need to go together. Let's back up. Let's kill this thing. You kill it. Here. I want a new recipe in here. Is that what I want? Production line. I want a new block in this recipe. Add a recipe. You understand what I'm saying here, Centered? I want another block down here. Maybe it just needs to go in here. We'll just add the recipe. It's going to be fine. Add recipe. Heat shielding. Yeah, it's in there now. That's fine. Here. Pick this. We're just going to say 4 because I don't know. Yeah, I got it now. On link pin, simple limitization, ingredient inputs, summary. Computing by element, computing by factory. Maybe the matrix solver. This is something that we're gonna have to, that I want to try and use here. Okay, add this. Add this here. See, I want this and this other one to go together so that we know how much oil we need for this whole area. Here. Okay, that's good. Good. There. That's fine. And then the steel. Here. Same thing for the steel. I want the steel to go from both, but so work similar to Factory Planner. Matrix Solver on. When you have one recipe to say steel in one sub level, it will account for all your steel needs in the entire factory. It's for use when a product of production is also an ingredient in the chain. In case you didn't know. Okay, I didn't. I did not. So I guess really what needs to happen here, instead of having link unlink. Did I fuck it all? I don't know what I did. It's only 600 stone. Let's go. So 6 would be 1 belt of stone, which would make 90. I need to look at those recipes to find out what. If I close this, it'll stay. I hope. Yeah, it's fine. So, for instance, when we're shooting a rocket, over here, it just says it. It's always fucking dark. Every goddamn time, it's always dark. It takes, to make a rocket part, 4 heat shielding and 4 LDS. So they're basically, they need to be kind of the same. Now, I understand that we're not always using here. It's 4 and 8 here. Some more LDS than it is 80 to 8. It's far more LDS. No heat shielding there. No heat shielding there. All right. I need another cup of coffee. It's past time for my break. I'm going to do that. Let's hit this. Oh, rich text. What's that about? I don't even know what that is. Is that part of Hellmont? Looks like it. Hellmont assistant for planning your factory. Don't think the rich test stuff is part of Hellmont? All right. Centered is no longer the Hellmont expert. Oh. You're fired. I'm kidding, obviously. All right, for real though, I need to take a break. I put my break sign up. You guys can watch a train if it ever moves. I know. It's all good. Here, I want to get a look at this. You're not. No. I'm completely joking. I want to get a look at this and try and figure out, get my head wrapped around it a little bit, then a short period of time, and then we'll go look at the other one. And I'll just do a quick comparison at a very idiotic level of what I want to do, and then we'll figure it out. It's all good. And part of the problem here is that as I'm going along, I literally just in this last minute or two, I'm like, okay, so I've said that I wanted to make LDS at this location from scratch. That's what I'm going to do. But then I start thinking about it, and that's kind of dumb. What I really, in order to make this work on a macro scale, what needs to happen is I need to have an area where I make sand. And I need to have a little area over here where I make iron, or iron plates. And an area over here where I'm making steel. Maybe that goes directly from ore. I don't know. Need to have these areas split out so that I can bring in intermediate products in order to be able to make the LDS, rather than trying to say I'm going to make it from scratch right here. That's probably a better way to go about it, and would solve a lot of the problems with all this. But use Hellmont for at least a year on the basic level. It's been awesome for me for that, and it looks like it's. I mean, very quickly there, I'm starting to get a little bit of an idea of how it starts to operate. You just have to learn work your way around the UI.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Thank you, baby. You look bonita too. Even though I can't see you, I can see you. You'd have to work a lot harder than that to hurt my feelings. I work with Germans on a daily basis. I tell you, if you really want to hurt your feelings, work with the Poles. I'm telling you. You work with some Poles, and things start getting interesting real fast. Just saying. Pole sucks. I'll be right back. Englishes, and Poleses and stuff. And Ilham says he wouldn't make a good pole dancer. So, some interesting information. Ilham, I saw you post somewhere. I believe it was in your Discord. I think it was you and Code talking about how tall you are. And there was interesting little bit of information, a tidbit that came out of that. So, I'll just say, for whatever reason, it's really difficult to get a handle on someone's size as far as how tall they are when you just seeing their face on camera. And I'll throw two examples out there. Ilham, now here, we're just going to say this out loud. Ilham, don't say anything about your height yet. And anybody who's in his Discord who already knows the answer to this, please don't answer. But if a show of hands in here, does anybody, like, maybe not a show of hands, does anybody want to throw out a height that you think that Ilham is? Because whenever I look at him on his stream, I have an idea in my head of how tall of a person they are. You don't think you ever saw Ilham? Cease cheated. And you've never seen his stream. Well, you should. You should go watch his stream. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Yes, shout out for Ilham. So, you picture me at about 5'11". There's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. I'm 6'1". Ilham's 6'2", but whenever I've seen his stream, and I just, for whatever reason, I pictured him as being a smaller man. Like, I was thinking maybe 5'9", 5'10". Literally, that's kind of what I thought. And I had the exact same thought about Dr. Doof. Looking at Dr. Doof on stream, I was like, I just had this feeling that he was shorter. And then he posted a picture one time of him running in one of his races. And I'm like, holy shit, that dude's tall. Because you could see in comparison to the person that he was running next to, big, tall, lanky guy. And I think he's something like 6'4" or something. Don't care if you believe me, I didn't know. It's good, Cease. You just nailed the answer. You nailed it. You was thinking 6'1" in my head right before you said that? Maybe it's camera angle. It may be camera angle. I don't know. Yeah, just interesting the way that works. And it's also interesting that there's so many really tall people that are around Factorio. So Doof is tall, Ilham's tall. I'm not short, but I feel like I'm mostly normal. But then again, I guess the average height, even here in the U.S., is like average height for a guy is like 5'10" or something, 5'9", somewhere in there. You pictured him at 6 even? Yeah, I pictured him as a shorter man. I don't know why. Didn't expect Code to be 6'4", but I've only seen a few pics of him. I've not seen a picture of Code, so I can't speak to that. But for any of y'all that watch Mucky, every once in a blue moon, he rarely shows himself on camera, but he's shown himself on camera a couple times. Mucky's 6'4". Just interesting that we have all these tall people that are playing a game. I'm sure there are those of you that are not tall who are right now just scowling at me and thinking, well, I'm not, but anyway, it was just interesting. Cease could bring the average down. How tall are you, Cease? What are you implying? We should all be out playing basketball? I don't know. I'm implying that we can all reach the top shelf at the grocery store. There you go. You're 5'10", which is about normal, I think. Cease. That's like normal height. very average. At least it is here. I can't speak for other parts of the world. Anyway. So. It's surrounded by giants. I know, right? I think what I want to do, with all this said, I want to make some things out of stone here. We'll make some sand. We'll make some glass. We'll make some the stone tablet thingies. What are they? We're gonna change horses in the middle of the race. We'll make some stone brick, and we'll make some stone tablet. I can take all these things made out of stone, and then we'll ship them off in other ways. Squirrels. 6'4" here as well, centered. You have tall family, dad 6'3", sister's 5'10". 5'10's tall for a woman, yeah. Mom's like 5'6", which is pretty average, and not that short, but she seems short compared to us. Yeah. My mom's 5'10". My dad's like 6 foot. My wife is 5'7". And then both my boys are taller than me. They're like probably 6'1", 6'2". Over the years, I say I'm 6'1". As I have aged, I think I'm probably closer to 6 at this point. And my daughter, she's wee. I think she's 5'6" or 5'5", something like that. But 73¼ inches here. Look at you. For those doing the math, that's 6'1¼ And if only we did centimeters. Right? How dare you reveal my height so publicly and without permission? And you put the unlurk in the command. It doesn't work that way. Someone's learning all sorts of Twitch stuff today. Okay. Hey, fuck sticks. I'm back. Trying to think about that. Oh god, that's fantastic. Now be nice. Be nice. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want everything to be past there. We're gonna redo this. Why? Because. I hope Lycum heard that. No more cake for me. Oh, that's one of the new ones. She's been trying to get that one for 2 days. Maybe 3 even. Oh my god, that's funny. All right, let's let's make some sand. Let's take these guys back out. I don't want them here like this. I changed my mind. No, stop. Hey now, watch this. I know, right? Squirrels, indeed.
I'll be back.
Put those in there for now. Oh, that was quick. She popped in, got what she wanted, and left. I feel used. I feel used. What's the exact search term to find that Muppet skit on YouTube? I've been looking for it. It's if you search. I think if you not that. It's auto-correcting on me. Mana. I think if you search that, or maybe 2 M's, MMNA, it'll come up. Good stuff. All right. What do we say here? It's the original was on. I think, was it on the Ed Sullivan Show or something like that? It was a long time ago. Something like that. Anyway. Second belts here. Wrong belt. That one. 8/10. We'll have to redo that. It's fine. So 4 would use a belt up and make some sand. I wrote nothing. I fucking hate computers. Sandra Bullock, one, she says phenomena. Yeah, there's one with Sandra Bullock, which is much newer than the original. Okay. Sorry. You're going to do some custom JSON handling because the only way of determining what type of object this thing is sending is to parse the JSON. You got to parse the things. It's all about parsing. All right. Think, man, think. Jesus H. Christ. What'd I say, 4 of them? That's not going to work exactly the way I want, but it's fine. Bots will come put that in. Not there. That would work. Those are going to make much more. Yeah, it's going to be 3 belts plus of sand. So, right at 3 belts. We'll just call it 3 belts. How are we going to split those between 3? 8 divided by 3 does not play well. Does not play well. Telling you what. Let's reconfigure. Let's reconfigure. We go here and here. That's Jesus Christ, man. Those won't be on the same. I'm a little distracted from what I was trying to do originally. We were going to review Hell Mod. Put some glass in there. And then we were going to do Factory Planner. Right? That's what we were going to do. Or at least pretend to do. That's fine there. So this guy by himself will do 8/10 of a belt. We're going to pretend that he does a full one. That way we can get full throughput of everything we can get out of him. So we will do like an out and up. Those go onto one belt. And that's that. Okay, he needs an inputs. I don't know if that input's going to be enough. Alt-X here. Let's just look at inserters, stack inserter. Yes, one inserter would be fine, but I'm going to split it between these two so that we get the good output. That's enough for the input. Letter eat. Would be wonderful if that would reach. Doesn't. I'm going to do something like that. Okay. I'm going to pull those out because I wanna. And then we're going to copy that thing and I'm not convinced I like what I'm getting out of it. Can't flip him. Awesome. That doesn't work.